Hi everyone, it's Josie here. I'm going to be continuing the video on the door stopper we're making together. But I did want to show you a project that I did a couple of videos ago, which were all my jelly prints used on this. It was a chocolate bar box. And and I covered it up all in the video, sorry. Okay, the Italian words start popping out here or there. I didn't show it finished. Actually, it said I wasn't going to do it on the inside, and I did. And this I had made to accommodate all my embossing folders. So I made, even out of the jelly prints, separators. So for now I've just done 3 because I've separated them in 3 categories for now. And it's just simply pattern. I think I have a floral or a steampunk one and a floral. And there we go. And they're all decorated for, I have terrible handwriting. But yeah, I'm organized better this way because I can find them easier now. And I'll just put this to the side. So, this is what we're going to be continuing today. I had started putting on the leaves in the last video. I just tried this color really quick. I wanted to see what it was like. This is a gelato. And I gessoed the leaves, which I'm going to color them again after I'm finished doing the background. And I even started a stencil with a little brick wall on it. And that's what I've only done since the last video. Now we're going to start the background. And the background, I started making a couple of tissue papers because I want to blend a little bit of yellow in the sky and a little bit of this green in the where the grass would go. And then I told you in the last video that I was so indecisive about how I wanted to do this. I know the colors because I know the background is going to be, the back side is going to be Christmassy, which will probably not be happening in this video, but I had imagined that anyways. And I was looking at these little flowers that I had made lately with, okay, well these are done with jelly prints, but these aren't going to be used because they're too big. But these ones that I did with a big piece of paper, I started, some of them are jelly prints, some little ones are jelly prints, but the most of them are done with paints that are called silks. And I have been showing them in the other videos as well too. And I just started with a page, you know, brushing every different color around and then cutting them into little flowers and putting a bit of dimensional paint on top of this. This is just a simple dimensional fabric paint. And they're all different. And these little this size here, the hearts I'm not going to use, but this size here I had decided to put in my trees. So I finally did, yes, decide that I knew the style that I wanted to do, but I didn't know, I'm just a beginner in all of this too, but I found a stamp that I had that has this really cute whimsical birdhouse with a whimsical bird. So I thought, why not use these, you know, bright colors in this whimsical door stopper. So I'm going to put all these little flowers into the trees and probably spread out the little tiny ones around here and there. The brick wall is going to be painted. The birdhouse is going to be coming down here a bit. I have them drying right now. Just get rid of these for a second and I'll show you the birdhouse. So up till this, I'm decided what to do. Okay. I'm back in the bag because I start getting lost all over the place. And this is going to be the little house, the little bird house, the little bird, and I made an extra few feathers because I want to kind of fluffy them up. And what I did is I put some normal white glue on top of them because these pages of this book were a bit brittle. So I wanted to kind of stiffen them up a bit, and they're still drying, but they will be dry by the time I need them. And it's so funny because here on this little bird, it says the word says, and I did not do that on purpose. And like beside the bird, it's where it says around, coming out of his beak, I can put tweet, tweet, tweet on the little box here. So I thought that was really cute too. I didn't do it on purpose, it just happened to be this way. And I will show you how I colored these, but you can color them any way you want. I did these with gelabos. So back to the background. We've got to get the background done first. And I'm going to start gluing some pages. And I did want to put even a bit of very, very little tiny pieces here and there. Even cut that in half. Put this aside for the sides. And a little bit of this yellow. And this yellow tissue paper, see if you can get that. I stamped all different types of stamps on it. The music stamp, a lace stamp, like a type of fencing stamp, other types of lacing stamps. And then I sprayed them with my homemade sprays. So I make my homemade sprays. A couple of them are bought sprays, like the orange one is a dilution spray. On this blue one, I think what I did use was butterscotch from Ranger maybe. And the blue that I put in here is all homemade as well too. So I get myself a brush here. So we'll start gluing these on. We'll try to dry them as fast as we can with the gun. And just start spreading them out wherever. I'm not worrying about around the paper getting it dark, because I will do that probably after too, or I'll just let it blend in. And I said that I wasn't going to close the box until the end. Instead, I thought, well, why am I keeping it open? It's just going to be, you know, more work after, trying to get all the colors toned in after I closed it up and everything. So I just decided to do it now. And that way, it's all glued down. That way I don't have any problems after. Just start spreading them wherever. Come on. Put one up here. Since there wasn't going to be a sun in this, I decided to put a bit of yellow in it as well too in the sky. This will be all painted over again. And I'm not sure that I'm going to use the gelabos for the background. I probably will be using acrylic paints. I'm going to put one down here on the side. You guys can't see that. I'll be turning it over. Now the leaves I will be painting with the gelabos because I did a big canvas for my mother where it had all the flowers coming out, and all the flowers were already, you know, pretty as it is, and even if I did some flowers the same color after, I ended up gessoing the whole thing and then going over it with the gelabos. And so there was all different types of flowers on this. It was an indoor garden. I called that canvas an indoor garden. Actually, they were two canvases, two long, narrow canvases, rectangle shape, and I put I kind of continued the canvas on one side to the other. So I'm going to cut this off because I don't want this going on to the Christmas side. Put this over here. Okay. Okay, I still have the other color to use. Let's start down here. Here it is so hot. I even closed all the windows in the house because there's like hot winds coming in from Africa, and it's just terrible outside. Got really windy. I hate this type of weather. I hope it rains now though. At least it will cool off the air a bit. You know, just spread them wherever you want to. It doesn't matter. I love looking at what you guys make and paying attention. I'll stop a video. If there's a video that then shows the pictures at the end, I will stop the video because I have to take a long look at you know, whatever you did in art journal, a canvas, and see exactly what you guys used for backgrounds. Like, it's just incredible what can go on a canvas, and it just looks beautiful all together. Oh, come on, boy. Now this we're going to have to dry with the heat gun because I have to start painting over it. As in texture on this side, I'm not adding any more. I have the bricks. This is all going to be filled in with the birdhouse and the little bird and, you know, butterflies going around and the flowers that will be here. But it will be kind of, you know, whimsical colors. It'll be, I want it kind of to match with the flowers that are going to be on the tree, but not exactly the same. In fact, I was going to use jelly prints to do this technique here, but I thought then it's going to be too much. Then again, it probably would have came out nice as well too. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay, give that a try. We probably don't even need this heat gun today. How it's so hot. It's really hot. In fact, when I was stamping these, like, I was closing up those ink pads really quick because it's so hot. Now, as I said in the last video, I'm going to use these polar bears on the other side of the canvas. And there's some, like, what can I show you here? Now, that's a gray. No, that's too light. What happened to that color I had? It's like a stone blue color. I probably have it in the basket there. Yeah, the background of this fabric is like a stone color. So I want it to end up, it's a night color, so I want it to end up here being more of a blue night color. Okay, we're probably going to add more stamping on this after as well too. Want to make sure that it's good and dry. See, now that I have the branches painted underneath, when I go over the leaves, I don't have to worry. Yeah, I can get in these spots here better now when I'm doing the background. And then at the end, when I'm finished the background, I'll color the leaves, and I'll probably have to glue them on a bit better as well too, here and there. Because when we were working on it the last time, this was a bit wet. Now it's nice and dry, and because I noticed that some of the leaves did come up, but that's no problem at all. turn on the heat gun and glue them down again. Okay. I wanted to see if I could find this color that I'm missing from here. Thought I had grabbed it. Okay. Yeah. This will be fine. I want to use a bit of this as well too. Oh, there's probably nothing in there anymore. Okay. I wanted to use, being very careful, I'm putting some paint on this piece of plastic here that I found out of packaging. I do want to water it down a bit. Oh, I'm already messing things up. Yeah, that's a lot better. No, still too dark. Some more. Okay. More water. I hope you guys are getting a good picture of this. I hate the fact that I don't know what you guys are seeing, because I do move things around, so I probably get off screen a bit. Italy went home. Talking about the World Cup for soccer. My boys were so disappointed yesterday. Every time they lose, I was saying condolences. They take soccer here really serious. I've seen furniture flying in my house when something goes wrong in soccer. Too seriously. I'm not a sports girl, so it's their thing. Yeah. Oh well, that's okay. I told them, you guys can't win all the time. You don't win all the time, but you can't expect to win. There's other countries too. But it's like they take it too seriously, this soccer. Now I will be adding other different types of blues on this as well too, you know, kind of getting it. I just want to get this coat on of this color here to get an idea of where my sky is going to end as well too. And where my grass is going to start. I want it on an angle. Now that it's colored, you can probably see better the kind of leathered texture that's in there. It's really cool. Okay, I'm going to keep on working on the blues because I want to figure first the sky. And I'm going to have to start doing the sides as well too, so I can continue always with that. No, you know what? I'm going to leave the sides right now. We're going to work on the front for now. The this water's just keep on drying up. So I went from this blue, which is called a blue stoneware, to using, was it this one? Yeah. To using this, oh dear, I don't know what the color is. There's so much paint on it that I can't see the color anymore, but it's more of a like a greenish blue. Excuse me. I'm mixing the colors up a little bit on this palette here. And water. And kind of like dipping into a bit of the paint that's not diluted and then going back with a diluted brush and kind of watering it down. Okay. Dottie, come here, sweetie. Come on, baby girl. Dottie, she's always barking every time I have to do a video. I talked to her. I told her. No, you can't be doing this, Dottie. Come here. Come on. Stay with Mommy here. Okay, now I'm blending it in the lighter blue. Lift up here the leaves where you can lift them up. Where you can't, you just try to go around. Water. Come here, girl. Come on, sweetie pie. Now, I'm not going to stop here with the blues because I do want to add one more type of, actually it's not a blue, but it's more of a turquoise, a light turquoise. Just a touch down. I'm not going to use a lot of it. Actually, what I am going to do is try to... Now I'm going to try it with a drier brush. Scribble it here and there. I only started mixed media about, more than a year. Probably almost be 2 years now. And what I've learned from watching videos. So many inspirations out there, and so many good teachers as well too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stamp more on this background and get blending. I'm wondering if I want to try this now. My water bottle full. Just tone it down a touch. Okay, I'll be going on to the sides off camera, so that way it's not going to be an excessively long video. And I'll start with the greens. Give this Oh, and what I do have to do first is this brick wall. So I was thinking of getting a sandy color, doing it first, and then going over it with, or what about a gray? Nah, sandy color. Then if I think it's too light, I'll just go over it with gray. To make the brick will probably be, you know, a kind of brick color, but on the inside where the cement would lay, I'm going to do it all beige first, and I just mix some blue into that. Good girl. How did the blue get over there? Make sure the beige is down into the grooves. And then I'm going to rub the rest of the bricks with some red. This side. There's the blue again. Oh my goodness. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. I'm going to put this over here more. That way I'm sure I don't get it mixed up with the blue. It's kind of watery down there. That's where the blue is. That's why it just came right over. Not a problem. We fix it. And if we can't fix it, it's not a problem anyways. And how did I get into this? Let me see. What was I looking for that day? And I discovered mixed media. Oh dear, now I can't even remember. Anyways, from there, and then I started searching in Italy for stores, and I found a couple of stores. My first big spending money on it was actually the Big Shot, and I was going more for making cards. I do make cards on occasions. I have a few made just in case somebody wants, you know, for birthdays or for congratulations on the birth, and wedding cards as well too. And mostly my friends, they all know I have them, so they come over here and make me a card. And actually I have to make one for, I think, the 6th of July. She wants it, so I'll get that done for her. And here I make them especially to put the money on the inside, because usually they're, as a gift, they give them money instead of a gift, or, you know, whatever the preference is. Okay, so I'm going to try this. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's like a kind of bricky color. And if I think it's too light, I got more of a darker burgundy here, where, oh boy, that just popped right out. It's a new paint, so there we go. Okay, now this is where I just want to try dabbing my finger into it and seeing what happens here. This is the effect I want. See that? In some places a bit more darker. Sorry. Had this cough. I had a cough before, and I just haven't been able to get rid of the cough. I had the flu a time ago, and this cough just stayed on me. But I notice it's mostly when I am doing videos and I'm talking, and probably, you know, gets my throat. How's that looking, guys? Should I put a bit of more darker in it? I can try a spot, see what happens. Oh dear, no, I didn't want that much. No. Okay, a little dab of this here. And a little dab of red there. Get the corner good. Okay, now to the other side. I'm not sure if I might want to continue this brick wall around. I have to still get the fabrics out because they're up in a place that I need a ladder to get them, and one of my kids have to help me there. I hurt my knee the other day going up the ladder. So just taking it easy a bit. We're still moving things around. From the shed to here, from here to the garbage. A little bit more here. Yeah, I think that ivory was perfect for the background. I'll get some in there. Take some off. There we go. I don't know for now if I should just leave that alone. I want to play with it still. See? See? Joey, non posso venire. Oh boy. They're always calling me. Okay, so that's done right there. Put more here on the bricks. And you see.
No.
Grazie. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My son was calling me to show me a little puppy. They're adorable. Okay, so now we'll start on the greens. And let's try a few greens here. I might go in a bit darker as well, too. Okay. Oh dear, they're just popping right out, these paints. Oh, no, I'll put that in after. For now, I'll just start with these ones. Let's water that down a bit. There we go. I can even go with sprays after as well too. If I put too much paint and not enough water. There we go. Okay, you guys. We're going to stop for now because that way this paint will, in the meantime, dry really good. And I'll continue a bit later on when it's nice and dry. So that way we can go on to the next step after this. Okay? Everybody have a nice day and happy crafting.